Hi everybody, it's Andy here from Fit Body Strong Mind. Today I'm going to talk about one of my favourite topics, which is mind control. It's my belief that our minds are extremely powerful. In fact, I think we all realise our minds are extremely powerful. But the problem that a lot of us have is controlling our minds. And I believe if we can if we can find a way to control and use our minds properly, I really believe that we're all capable of accomplishing anything. And how does this apply to health and fitness? Well, you can see on the screen just now there's a very, very, very basic model of how the way I think of my mind, the way I think of my mind operating. I think of my mind as operating in two basic ways, and I think of myself as almost having two types of mind, or two minds. One is a higher mind. Now these are not technical terms, these are just what I've termed my mind. So one is the higher mind, and that's the one that dreams and has desires and wants to go for it and wants to achieve things, is a go-getter, it's a doer. And that's the one that allows us to visualize and to come up with big ideas and to really go for what we want in life. The second mind, as I see it, is what I call the lower mind. Now the lower mind is what seems to appear immediately after we have our big dreams or desires or goals. The lower mind is the one that presents all kind of doubts and fears and questions and tells us that we're not worthy, or we shouldn't be doing that, or it's not safe, or whatever. And one of the biggest things I came to realize was that lower mind is always going to be there. It's always going to be there. I used to think that if I learned to use my mind properly, I would never have any fears, I would never have any doubts. But unless you've experienced complete enlightenment, I don't think anybody's in that bracket. All of us have this lower mind. All of us have this part of the mind that's going to throw fears, doubts, concerns, safety issues, and all sorts of things in our path whenever we want to do something, or whenever we're going to do something that will take us towards our dreams, our goals, our desires. A classic example in fitness is, say for example, you have a great intention to get up in the morning, or get up every morning at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. The night before, you're enthusiastic, you set your alarm goes off at 5 in the morning, and what happens is this lower mind is the first one that seems to wake up in the morning, and it comes up with 20 or 30 reasons immediately of why it's a better idea to go back to bed than to do what you originally wanted to do and go to the gym. And I have been getting up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym for a long time now, and still every single time I do it, this lower mind is there. You're too tired, you're gonna pay for this later in the day. Why not go back to bed? It's warm and comfortable. You've got a few injuries, you've got a bit of a cold. That mind is always there. And it was one of the biggest breakthroughs for me mentally, was realizing it's always going to be there, and it's my job to manage and control it. And if you can learn to manage and control that lower mind and always take action in spite of its presence, then you can achieve whatever you want in life. So the higher mind, you've got to harness that. You've got to harness its power, your dreams, your desires, visualize, know what you want, and then control the lower mind. Only by controlling the lower mind can you take the actions which can allow the higher mind, which you've been harnessing, to manifest into your reality. If you want to read a bit more, and I go into a bit more detail on exactly how you can manage your mind in the full blog post, which you can see by clicking on the link below this video. Thanks for watching.